Right, okay, so we're back now for for day 12 of the Shocktober. Um and I know Alan Wake came out, the remaster version came out like a week or so ago. I've been meaning to play it. I enjoyed playing it originally. Been a couple of years since I've played the original. So, I know, I remember doing it. I didn't go fully in depth to it in the original, but hopefully this time I can go a bit more into it. But yeah, so basically, general gist is you play Alan Wake, who is a writer with a bit of a writer's block. And he goes off on this little vacation, work vacation type deal, with his wifey, to, get the juices flowing again. Because he's hoping it'll unclog. She's something like a graphic designer or something like that, from what I can remember. And throughout the whole thing, so it starts off with her going missing. And this whole thing then is about trying to get her back. There's a bunch of twists and turns in the game. So before we start, I just want to give a heads up. I have turned the music volume down of the game because Twitch and YouTube, mostly YouTube, is being stupid about it with the whole copyright claim thing. So even though technically by playing the game we've sort of, the company should be allowing us to use it, like when streaming like this, it messes it up basically, and the stream tries to mute where the music is. So I've hopefully turned down the music enough. I don't know if it'll affect the video, but I'm hoping it doesn't mess with the game too much. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's get started. Let's do normal, Always do normal, because then you can enjoy the story, as well as,
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Be proud of being a writer, boy. It's harder than people make it out to be.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
A lot of books do.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Smack.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Dude, why are you pushing yourself back? Just look around.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash.
Episode 1.
I could hardly stand my feet.
Yeah, I know. Stay in the light. Come on. You gonna... One sec, guys. I gotta move the Twitch bar. There we go. Look up at there. No. There we go. Oh look, all my books. What's this one called? Wait, can I zoom? Sorry guys, I'm just sort of playing with my buttons here. Oh.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there. The radiator
Well,
had
good for
broken
you.
when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
Alright, let's go to the lighthouse. Right, that's how we run. There we go. It's better. I don't know, I'm kind of used to games putting us over, looking over the right shoulder. Whee! Oh look, there he is. Oh, he's peeved because we knocked him off the road.
You don't
Oh,
even
what the hell?
recognize me, do you, Ryder? You
Nope.
think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
No offense, I write books, and yeah, you kill people off to add to the story.
deadline.
Excuse you.
You can't stop me!
Whee! Come on, bro. Ow. Here's my bed.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Yeah, awesome. Come on. Yeah, apparently this guy has absolutely zero cardio. Come on, bro.
This way!
I'm coming! Kinda.
Hurry!
I'm limping like an old man. I'm sure an old man can run faster than I can.
Wait, it's
Hey guys.
Play steward, remember? Quickly, get me shot!
Clay!
Oh no!
What?
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Kaplop.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, giant eyeballs. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
The cabin was a
Yeah,
death trap.
there we go.
I had to get out.
Well, obviously. Oh, look, dude, I'm trying to.
Follow the light.
Thank you. No, doctors! They tell you not to go
Should
towards the
continue
light.
to the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this.
Okay.
For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No.
Follow my light. come to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take
Do I
a
have
light.
ammo? Oh, there.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all.
Right.
I will give you back your dream now.
Why?
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Right then, let's go.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This is it.
Oh, bugger, hello. Right, we're all loaded up.
You're dead, just like
Bye bye. Why fight if I don't have to?
I can keep this up forever.
Good for you, I guess. Come on, get your stamina back, boy. No one's home! I cancelled Avon! I wonder if inside the lighthouse really is that bright. So I would have thought that, you know, there's a sort of a solid floor at some point that might block it out. Well, he might be here, but he can go naff off.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
So why are you getting out of the car if we're here? If we're here, this is when you usually get in the car. Okay, it might just be me. I know this is remastered and all, but I thought he looked better in the original. Not a bad looking car. Why is there so much luggage? How long are we planning on being
Let's
here?
act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Nice.
Damn yuppies.
I ain't no yuppie. Right, where's this old guy you want me to stand next to? Oh, there he is.
Hi.
Hey, bro.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest,
Really?
huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Sure. Yeah,
Look,
you seem nice enough.
Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
You're a radio host, dude. Radio hosts aren't known for being quiet. Yeah, no, I think they could have done better with the graphics for the face. I do like the graphics for the surroundings, though.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Why am I looking just over her
Right.
shoulder?
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure
Barry,
you're
very
relaxed
enthusiastic.
and recharged. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay.
Hey, I gotta say, our
Call
wifey's
me
got
if there's
good
a problem,
bone structure.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
look at
looking
those
out for you, buddy.
cheekbones.
Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is
why you
Barry.
turn the phone
I
off.
can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Nice.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
But I want to stay on the deck while we pull in. Look. Oh, we stopped. Well, I don't think... Wait. How are we going to get everyone off the boat
Come
then?
on, Slowpoke.
If we've stopped
You
here.
get the full-
Me, Slowpoke? Woman, you're still
We need to
standing
stop
behind
at
the
the
car.
local diner to get the cabin
Get
key
in.
from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
It's like, oh, hey.
Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from
so
the
much for
bookstore
being
when they
on the
took it out of the
download.
window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you. Right.
The
So much
sudden
coffee.
stop.
Vacation.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is
Do
no
me
longer.
a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it
No worries.
myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you
Apparently deaf.
serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
It does
Smack.
that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Apparently
This
it's
is it.
put the lime
I've
in a coconut.
died and gone to hell.
So, I mean, it's a good thing we turned down the game thing there, because I know that the whole freaking claim thingy on YouTube would be like, no, you play music. Hey bro, who are you? That is a big freaking mug. That's bigger than your whole freaking hand. I mean, did you bring your own? I mean, wow, that is a big pot that you put all your knives and forks in there as well. Like, is everything oversized here? Damn, look. That fork looks freaking huge. Look, look. Compare it to her, who is standing right next to it. That fork is the size of her blasted hand there. You know? Jeez. Can I go through here? No? I know. Let's go. Let's get the coffee thermos. So I want to smack the jukebox once more. Let's see. Home to the annual Deer Fest. Well, I mean, it's a nice little diner. Creepy as all hell back there. I can see why that person's just standing there looking. You know? I wouldn't want to go down there either. Oh, what's in here? Oh, no, let me go here. What are they? They're like... Yeah, I mean, these mugs, right? I'm pretty sure it'd take half of the coffee pot to fill one of these things. Like, coffee pot will take, like, 2 mugs per thing. That is a long spoon. Seriously, did nobody, like, actually make cutlery the right size here? I mean, look at these sauce pots. They're the right size. I know. I'm commenting too much on the decor. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, our 2 rockers by here. Yeah. Wait, is that them? Like in the background there? Woo! Huh. Well, he's enjoying himself. He's living life, and he's just like, oh, dear God, kill me now. So these 2 old fellas live in the old people home up the road. They keep on escaping, from what I can recall of the story. So, do you want like an autograph or something? I mean...
I wasn't ready to leave. I needed to find Carl Stuckey.
Yeah, I know. We need to find Carl Stuckey. I'm looking at my cutout. I mean, that's a life-size cutout as well. Why do I look better in the picture than I do here? Look. Looks nothing like me.
I wasn't ready to leave. I needed to find Carl Stuckey to get the key to the cabin.
We put another song on? I think Climbing a Coconut is finished. Can we put another song on? Come on. Smack it some. Oh my god, have you got Spice Girls on there? That's an old one. Okay, so you've left the oven on, people. There's nobody in the kitchen. Okay, so that's just not doing nothing now. So, that's an interesting doorway for it. What are you doing there, person? There we go. Oh, he's not dancing no more. Oh well.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I mean,
You
you're
don't
not
wanna
wrong
die,
because that is
do
creepy.
you? Or worse, I warned Carl Stuckey about it, but he didn't listen.
Wait, you're saying Carl Stuckey's dead? So who's in the bathroom? I mean, the waitress said she saw him go in there.
I didn't want to wait.
Oh, she's just
I
playing
wanted
with
to
it.
find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans
Okay,
always
let's go
did.
down here. To the right. To the left. So this is the ladies' bathroom. Fire exit? Nope. Mr. Stuckey!
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it.
Oh, you're not
Unfortunately, he was
creepy.
taken ill. But I have the key for you.
He was taken
Instructions
ill,
on how
but
to
the
get to
waitress has literally
Okay.
just
I
said
wish
that
you
he
would
went
stay
back
in my
there.
cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
You're a creepy old lady.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring. I am so happy this could be arranged.
Yeah, you're creepy. Alright, let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting out my Twitch thingy here.
You are not the first rider to stay in the cabin, you know.
Really? Who's the other one? Wait, was Mr. Stuckey one?
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
No kidding.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey.
Who's Tom?
You wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Who's Tom? Oh, okay, you're calling me Tom.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
See, I remember in the original it used to be able to
I'll
hit
be
this
heading
thing
back
again.
to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
Yeah, so he works at like the hunting lodge.
Now this is what coffee should taste like.
Oh,
Come on, let me
Rusty,
smack the
that's
jukebox
so
again.
sweet. I'll swing by with a fresh cup later on.
Yeah, I guess you're not gonna let me smack it again, are you?
Will you be staying in town for the Deer Fest, Mr. Wake?
The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me, my dear, in more ways than one.
Oh look, there's wife. She turned up.
Dear. That's not really our festival anthem.
Could have fooled me there.
I know, they're really pleased with
I
that.
had the keys. Alice was outside. I didn't want to keep her
Whee!
waiting.
Of course I do. Wifey can wait. She's fine. She's in a car. It's not in the cold. It's not raining. I'm chilling, you know,
Bye, Mr. Wake.
getting the creative juices flowing.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Woo! Flashlights!
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
So how are we driving?
That diner was a real nut house.
How are we driving
Can
if
you
we ain't got
believe
our
this place?
keys?
This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
It happened.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a
And yes, it's a little bit laggy.
You folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
So, if I recall rightly, Wifey is very scared of the dark.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Oh, it's fine. She can stop being a big baby about it. I'm taking in the sights. If she's that worried about the dark, she can do some work. I know, I'd be terrible at being a boyfriend, wouldn't I? But then, when I'm a girlfriend, I don't expect this stuff to be done for me either.
The cabin
So-
obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned
yeah,
that
it
the
does,
lake
doesn't it?
was
It
a
looks like a
caldera.
duck foot.
There was a dormant volcano under it.
That's cool. Oh, wait, did I just push over the log? Yeah, I did. Anything else up here? No? Okay, then. Down we go. I mean, this is very peaceful. Do, 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 do. Let's go. See, I don't like these sorts of wells. I've watched too many horror films. I mean, we all know y'all have seen The Ring. If y'all are into friggin' horrors and stuff, y'all have seen The Ring. We don't go near wells like that. We don't like them. In Resident Evil Village, we actually had to climb into one. That was not pleasant. Bird leg cabin. It looked like a foot, not a leg. Let's have a nose around, you know? Get our bearings. find out where to get all the logs from if we need to light a fire. Wow. Oh look, there's a house up there. Actually, I think that's the lodge. You know, the one that Dusty or Rusty or whatever his name was? I think that's the one where he works. Either that or that's where the 2 musicians currently reside. What's that? Why is that hanging there? No. Okay. Come on, let me in. No, you're not.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Boom, boom. Go, generators up.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh, please, we're on a little island.
It was a
Oh,
beautiful
I wanted
place.
to have a look inside first.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
That's right, it's for the old people. It's very fancy. Let's go.
Alice? Honey?
Interesting.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Well, she said that we weren't the first author to stay here, so maybe this guy wasn't successful?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry.
See, famous artist no less. Yeah, so much for being able to keep your mouth shut.
Into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Dude, you knew you weren't going to keep a low profile the moment you walked in that diner. She is not the sort to keep her mouth shut. She's way too excited about that. Oh.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, for frick's sake, move. Wait, is it naughty lingerie? Oh, well, there's the jeans.
Surprise!
Alice?
Oh.
What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice! Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that.
When did she say you wanted it?
Alan?
Alan?
Don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Oh, come on.
God
she was only trying to help you,
I knew
douchebag.
she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Alice? Alice! Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Coming! What the hell?
What you are in the back. Who's chasing you? No! Let's go turn on this generator. It's still on, so I don't know what the lights are.
Alan, help me!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
So all we remember is we jumped in the water to go get wifey. Because, you know, for some reason she thought this was an ideal time to go for a midnight dip. You know? Oh, come on, why is there suitcases out here? We emptied that
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Right, let's see.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
That's fine. We can do it. See, I'm still curious because we had that engineer. He came out, right, with the keys. So what frickin' keys did he have that meant, like... Oh, there goes our car. Damn it, we hadn't even finished paying it off. But no, it's... How were we driving that car if he had the keys? Wait, did wifey hotwire the car?
Hello?
Oh, look, it's the magic light again.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ah, the pages! Another load of collectibles.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Yeah, the hitchhiker. So, let's have a look, shall we? Let's read the first
by
one.
Alan Wake.
See how good. Really?
The man turned to face me.
There we
His
go.
face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Dun dun dun! Come on, we all know, we want to know what this story ends up as. Okay, so that can only be found in Nightmare, and these can only be found in Nightmare. Okay. Damn it, that means we're going to have to play Nightmare mode at some point. Great. I mean, I will at some point. It's just I don't like it when they do it like that. You know? Got a bit of an OCD. It's like I want to collect. I want to complete it. I want to have to do a different game mode just to read the whole blasted story. Right, where am I going? Okay, so semi-following the path again. Let's go find the magic light.
Please! I've been in an accident!
Yeah, I don't think he cares, dude. He's a shadow man. They don't care about these things. I mean, that's a view.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Oh, we will. We will. Come now. It'd be a weird horror game to actually get help when you needed. You know, it's like a horror game letting you actually walk out the front door. You know? Right, I'm looking around for these pages here, people. I remember first time playing this in the original. I was a little too tense to be focusing on picking up pages. Oh, come on, get on the log. Thank you. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, please. Hello?
Anybody there? Please! I've been in an accident!
Dude, if anyone's there, they're not going to be interested in helping.
Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident! I need help!
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Stucky!
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Well, Mr. Stucky is definitely not looking well.
Where?
Where's this
The
one
Taken
for?
stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
I was gonna say, I don't think any of that is actually on. I don't think you can do that with a normal torch. Nope, no, we don't want to go jumping down there. Not that we can, but...
Balls on. You failed to arrive.
We didn't fail to arrive, we arrived, thank you.
Lose. Shit. The deposit. It's the latest thing.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Right, do we have ammo? We do, kinda. Go, batteries.
During your recommend trying walking. It's the latest thing in
Yes.
testimony.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
Yep.
You can see the sights and
myself.
More of them. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something.
So, remember,
There
these
were no
yellows lead
bodies.
you to a
They
secret
just
cache
disappeared.
type deal.
If I was dreaming,
There we go.
it felt real enough to make me sick.
Whoop.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's go smack that.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Duck season! Right, let's go get the glowy up here.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Yeah, but that's just a famous person thing. Everyone seems to want to be friends with the famous people. Oh, let's avoid hitting that. Yep, definitely concussion.
What the hell was that?
Don't know, but I don't want to meet it.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Why not? It's pretty. Let's see if there's any manuscript pages over here. Climb up there, see where this goes. Anything? No? Oh, that. Alright then. So, oh, there's that crossing. So we went here. You want to go this way or that way?
Where
Okay, so I think they both probably lead to the same
Stucky
place.
was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Oh, okay. There's that.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
It's good to know that he's close enough to know the difference there. So you've got to be careful with your stamina because, I mean, you can't dodge if you're out of stamina. Which is stupid because even if you're out of stamina, you're going to duck, you know? Especially if your life's on the line. Let's see. It's over here. Nothing. Hey. Yeah, the game is automatically changing the shoulder I'm looking at. Ow. Douchebag. I mean, at least I'm not getting blood over myself. You know? Pros and cons and all. You gonna let me climb? Yeah? Awesome. Proceed at your own caution. I don't think logging is what we're going to be worried about. So, we probably want to go towards that light there. Oh. So, where is it? Yellow means there's a cache. So, oh, there we go. That way. Up. I don't like the breathing. Just the taken. Filled with darkness.
They're taken.
Yeah, I think we gathered that. So, what's the breathing? It's not us. Yeah, screw jumping over there. Oh, am I... Are you kidding me? Am I stuck? Got stuck in a hole, apparently. Right, so... Oh, are you kidding me? We can definitely man up and jump down that one. I mean, unless we twist our ankle, I mean, then fair enough. Keeping an eye out for glowy pages. I probably missed one or two along the way. Can I squeeze through here? No?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Why would it not be broken? Why would anything be fixed? Batteries, revolver ammo. I actually can't pick up anymore. Guess I got to shoot some people. Oh. And some stuff. Okay, so let's switch that on. Yay! Shotgun.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Nice. What's that say? Please do not recycle. So now we've killed some people. So we came that way, so we know there's no packages that way. See. Right, so where is it? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Bang smack in the middle there. Make sure. So that's there. Oh, thermos. So I have a little nosy. Where are the ladders? I know I was just looking at them. Up there. Whew. Our boy needs to go to the gym, I think. So we want to go up there.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find him.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye out for a doggy. Doggo! Your owner wants you back. Doggo! Oh, what's behind? So there is... Gotta have all the flare gun stuff. Never know when you're gonna need it. Can't stop changing frickin' shoulder view. Seriously. Oh, hello.
At
What's
first, I
this
kept
one?
finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
How? Oh, bugger. Wrong button. Damn it.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog.
Oh, we're talking about hot dogs. Okay. Thought we were actually talking about breeds of dog then for a second. Oh, bugger, hello. I'm looking for manuscript pages here, people. Alright, fine. You want that? I will shoot you in the kneecap, boy. We're gonna stroll because apparently ducking is what we're gonna do.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm going up here, okay. Apparently. Batteries, pick up ammo. Very important. Oh! This way. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So, we found another cache. Ooh. More flare gun stuff. Happy days. Yeah, we don't want that to fall on us.
I never touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
See if there's any more pages. Whee! Yeah, of course.
We enjoy the magnificent.
Oh! You bugger.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So we're picking up lots of stuff, which is good.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
These are actually really interesting to watch.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun.
With each I reckon the first one was a dud.
Two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere.
Well, we saw the wire on his foot.
This one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Yeah, think that thing should have been plugged in.
Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
These are actually really interesting episodes, you know? So we've opened up the gate. Hard hat error. Darn it, I forgot to pick mine up. Where can I get myself a hard hat? Right, so... Where is the enemy? Going all blurry, which means that the enemy is going to be around somewhere. Stuff is back here. They're not going to make it so I'm going to be within easy reach of it, are they? No. Stucky! Look, Stucky. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Tools in the engine with moving bounce isn't easy and fatal! Count your before! This place tool forgotten inside the engine has destroyed this guitar! You should well be. Good job.
Stucky's
killed
body
Stucky with a
vanished,
fucking
leaving behind only a lifetime
torch.
of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
There we go, but look, we can see now. We like being able to see. Right, so there's the gate. I'm gonna smack the gate. Smack.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor.
What keys then did we leave behind?
Then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Right, manuscripts. So we've gotten all the ones from this chapter.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Just like what he wrote in his pages.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness.
I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I mean, that's motivational, right?
It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Possibly. Games and activities for children. Awesome. Telephone! Beep beep.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Yeah, I probably
Are you
suffering
okay?
from massive concussion.
Listen.
We'll figure this out.
Dude, woman, you can
Please
see
get in
this
the car.
giant
We'll
cut
swing
on my
by
head.
the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah,
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Dun dun dun.
They call the Sandman. Tiptoes to my room.
So I've got to talk all the way through this song because although it's a nice sounding song, YouTube will be like, copyright.
Everything.
So we're gonna skip that.
Previously on Alan Wake, I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, we look better with the stubble, I think. Doesn't look quite baby-faced.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was...
Right, so I'm actually going to leave this chapter here. Think it's a nice little place to end it. Wish it'd given me a sort of break in between without the music. But yeah, so that was the first chapter of the remastered Alan Wake. So I think that this is a nice little place to stop the video. But no, so I don't, it might just be me, but the graphics don't seem to have changed too much from the original. I like how they've kept to the story. They haven't changed it at all. And with the remastered version, it comes with all the DLCs as well. So I still think it's a good game. You know? Not much really happened. We found out that, you know, wifey decided to go midnight diving, apparently. You know? We jumped in after her, woke up a week later behind a crashed car. So, you know, we have a missing week of amnesia, apparently. we worked our way from our said crash car through a forest. Went through a construction yard with Stucky. For some reason, he was in a construction yard. Yeah, apparently he owns the garage. Finally made our way to the garage. Found ourselves talking on a TV. You know, where we're sitting at the lake in the cabin. At the cabin in the lake, rather. Typing away at that the typewriter that our wifey got us to help us write. So, from what he's saying there, you know, he'll lose her if he doesn't write. Well, I believe because we're picking up the manuscript pages, you know, he doesn't remember writing any of them. So it seems to be he seems to think that the story that's in the pages, if he writes her back to life or something, then she'll come back to life. You know? At least that's what his TV person was behaving like. Because I don't think he's trying to get back that crazy lady in the black. But no. Let me know what you think in the likes and comments and whatever. If you liked the video and you want to see more, do the whole subscribe thing. And see you guys in the next episode, which should be chapter 2 of Alan Wake. See you then.